This is the second video in a Best Fintech App series that we're doing for businesses. The first video was about Divvy from Bill.com. This solution is excellent. Our other video goes over the details about why it's a good solution to use, providing anything from virtual credit card numbers that you can limit to certain budgets, as well as canceling or freezing them anytime you need to, all the way up to expense management and employee reimbursements for your team. So check that video out. We'll put it in the description and probably pop up a card here with the video. And the second tool we want to talk about is actually Bill.com. And Bill.com is an excellent solution that you can connect to your accounting system, and the tool also lets you have your clients pay you directly from the website. As you can see here in payments, you can set the system up. It can actually email invoices or physically mail them if you need to. On top of that, then the customer can actually pay with an ACH, using virtual cards, using actual credit cards. You can do that through PayPal or any traditional credit card processor that Bill.com supports. And also what's excellent is that it's possible that your clients already are using it. So the good thing is that you'll be able to have them take advantage and just add you, be able to view their invoices in one location and pay. Now, if the client just signs up fresh, all they need to do is have an invoice, punch in their invoice number as well as the actual invoice balance, and then confirm a few things, set up an email account with the password, and they can start logging in to the portal and they can see all the invoices that you've sent to them. And as we mentioned, this will sync up with your accounting system no matter what you have. So the nice thing is here, they support NetSuite, Sage, Xero, Microsoft, and Intuit QuickBooks. So it actually supports QuickBooks Online and QuickBooks Desktop or QuickBooks full-blown software. And you can kind of integrate a little bit more manually with these solutions here on the right, and you'll be able to synchronize back and forth. So that means that when someone pays you in Bill.com, then you can actually see the results of the payment inside of your accounting system. And then if you create an invoice in your accounting system, the invoice shows up in the Bill.com portal. And you can get really fancy with Bill.com. You can have it email your customers, let's say 10 days or 5 days before an invoice is due, or 1 day before it's due, or even 2, 5, 10 days after it's due, to kind of remind them. And that's where the automation kind of comes in and makes it so that your accounts receivable is more automated and able to alert your customers rather than having to wait on them to kind of bug them or have them be reminded. And one of the nice features here is that you can actually track all of these things inside of a portal. You can see all the accounts receivable that you have open and who hasn't paid, and how long each invoice is kind of increasing time that they haven't paid. And you can even do all this inside of an app as well, so you can use the app on the go and double check your accounts receivables and have kind of a great idea of what's going on. The system also can help you with accounts payable. Each thing is an add-on. So with accounts payable, if you pay for that feature, you'd be able to get your invoices. Sometimes you can actually email them into the solution or attach them in, approve the invoice, pay it, and then synchronize, and it'll all track into your accounting software. Now, this is kind of up to you if you want to have it do receivables and payables. This is the accounts receivable page that gives you kind of a bunch of information about the receivables, which is what we love most about Bill.com. And you can see that you can pretty much enter in an invoice that someone owes you money. The nice thing is this can come from your accounting system automatically. You don't really have to build a manual invoice, but you still have the ability to actually put in a manual one if you want to. Then you can send it off to your client. You'll be able to track it. You'll be able to then get paid, which is really nice, and then you can sync that back up to your accounting system, in most cases automatically. So this is kind of an idea of what the invoices can look like. You can kind of customize and build them. You can then also email them out and actually put some details of how often you want to send that out. They actually do charge an extra fee if you do want them to print the invoice and place it in an envelope, but it's pretty nice that that's an option. You don't have to bother with it, and you don't have to do it for all invoices. You can do it for some of them. And then being able to track it is excellent. And then definitely with these easy ways to get paid and integration even with PayPal, you get paid much quicker than just waiting for bills or payments in the mail. And we have had and has seen issues with receiving checks in the mail, and we kind of do recommend that all of our clients pay electronically, which would be the preferred method. That way there's no checking if anything got lost or anything like that, or sent to somebody else. And this sync is excellent. One other extra solution here included is the ability to have payment approvals. So you can actually streamline the ability to have a person that could be your approver, that is the manager or person in charge to make sure that things are approved without having to limit the workflow. So another user can actually input certain things and submit for approval, and then if it's completely approved, then everything keeps running, and you can utilize all this inside of the mobile app, which is very powerful. And there's ways, if you're a relatively larger company, you can actually go to different people for approval and create different groups. And if you're at all worried, you can see in this security page that they have a lot of security in place. They have SOC 2 compliance, HIPAA compliance, and a lot of other controls in place to reduce any type of risk or issues, and you can kind of be confident that everything is protected. This is what the mobile app looks like, and really the powerful part of it is that you'd be able to manage your accounts payable and receivables really just right inside of the app. And it's just nice to be able to be on the go, to be able to see all that information. You can actually also utilize the camera to capture documents from your device. I'll show you here the actual pricing if you're a small business. So if you'd like to pay bills and get paid, it'll be $79. If you want to do one or the other, it'll be more than likely this $55 for either one. So if you've got paying bills and getting paid at $55 each, it makes more sense to go ahead and go with the corporate for $79, so you can save money. And you can see all the details in here of what's included, which is really nice. Now, if you'd like to sign up, we do have a special that you can actually take advantage of. We'll put the link in the description. You can actually receive a $100 Visa gift card if you sign up, and we do receive it too. But otherwise, this is not a paid promotion. We utilize this solution almost daily, and we love it. We've been using it actually for probably 3-4 years, if not longer. And they did some silly rebranding where they changed the name from bill.com to Bill, but it's the same product. And as I mentioned, it's really highly connected to the Divvy solution, which is really nice. And then watch out and make sure you subscribe to our channel, like the video, share it with your colleagues, and watch out because we have a brand new video coming out as well. If you'd like to utilize bill.com for accounts receivables for getting paid, we have a way, another solution, which is another fintech solution that you can utilize to pay your bills for free, really. So watch out for that video. It'll be coming out in the next few days. Thanks, and have a good one.